Her Majesty's opposition in the House. We have a duty to contribute, and we have made contributions. Every one of us, when a good bill comes, we have said that we support the bill. And we might voice one or two little areas of disagreement, but when we support, the public knows that we support. Every one of us have a duty to make suggestions, and we have done so. Perhaps it could have been done differently, and we have even asked, sometimes depending on the weight of the bill and the importance of it and how it's going to impact the nation, we have asked that, suggested that maybe it should be done for first reading and a period left for consultation with the public that we represent and education and looking at the implications for persons in the nation before we do the other stages. Sometimes they agree, sometimes they don't. But yesterday I heard that we are always asking for change in dates. That is not true. We may have asked once or twice, but this is not the modus operandi. What we have done is try to comply with the dates that they give us and to work our schedules around it. But each of us being individuals, there may be times when there are extenuating circumstances, and very few and very far between, where I have had to say, look, this is not a date, a good date for so and so. But when we get it in a timely fashion, we just try to go along with it and prepare our work.
And she goes in a little further in explaining what transpired.
Our contribution and make our appointments otherwise. Sometimes we have to miss appointments, but we do it because we recognize our role. So I wanted to clarify that point, that this, anytime we ask for a change, is generally when we ask, could you leave the second and third reading for another few weeks so that we can all consult with the nation? And there have been a few instances with that. But we may have asked once or twice, could you change the date? And I don't recall them changing the date for us, but we have asked. And as the leader of the opposition said, Dr. Mitchell, we agreed on a gentleman's agreement that, so again, I heard the thing about it's not in the law. It's not in the standing orders. Sometimes you do things that are even above the morals of the standing orders, that you say, okay, let us give the opposition ample time so that they can make their contribution, bearing in mind the nature of Parliament. So we had a gentleman's agreement, and I'm sure that the Hansard would reflect that. Colleagues, am I saying right? The Hansard would reflect that we had agreed that I wouldn't interface, and we have done it. And he said we usually have a cordial relationship, but cordiality does not mean that you concede and that you work with, but he has never been, how you say, discourteous to me personally when I think, but sometimes he says they cannot do it. And we have not missed one parliament since. Even when they say they cannot change the date or cannot agree to something, we have not been like petulant little children. We have been there. We just feel at this time that it is water more than flour, that too much has happened to disrespect us as members of the opposition, to show the utmost disregard for us, and therefore we had to lend support to the persons who were not able. But more than that, we thought it was time that we went to the public to say, you put us there to serve you, but we are being hindered and hampered on every side when we try to do that. So to show that, I want to give this sequence of events.
We will not get into the sequence of events, of course, because it was quite a bit that she explained. What you can do is, I believe it's on our page. Yes, you can check it out on our page, the press conference, and get the perspective of the opposition. We've also had the perspective of the government side on our page as well, so you are able to go through those and be able to have a better understanding as to what happens next, and because most of these things were discussed. There was also a Q&A segment relating to how does this appearance or lack thereof affect the execution and the debate and you know, all of that, and the answer was it really doesn't, but anyway, it feels like there's election coming up anytime soon. So many things are happening. The Prime Minister was in St. Lucia think it was yesterday or the day before, yesterday or so, and participated at a party function there for another party that he supports, and then now you're seeing a lot of things are coming out of it, and so on, you know. So there's a lot of things politically in the air. We ain't getting there, I mean, we're leaving that for maybe, anyway, let that talk. So, on July 14th, we're moving on 2023. During an operation at Brazil in St. George, officers discovered a quantity of cannabis weighing 200 pounds. You hear that? 200 pounds. As a result, Richard Steele, who was a 57-year-old steel bender of Montparnasse, St. George, was arrested and charged by officers attached to the drug squad on Monday. All right, 13th November 2023, with trafficking in a controlled drug. So remember, that was an offense that was committed on July 14th, okay? Mr. Steele appeared before the St. George's Magistrates Court today, Tuesday 14th November, and was granted bail in a sum of $50,000 with 2 sureties. As part of his bail condition, he must surrender all travel documents, must seek permission from the court to leave the state of Grenada, and report to the Central Police Station every Monday between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell and the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Joseph Andel, they are out of state as of today, heading to Saudi Arabia for the inaugural CARICOM-Saudi Arabian summit. Now, the summit is to begin on Thursday. Prime Minister Mitchell is head of a 7-member delegation, including Mr. Andel, advisors Rodney George, Damian Darland, Teddy St. Louis, Civil Aviation Officer Marlon Carter, and Siobhan Britton, Deputy Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance. Now, the summit will highlight joint efforts to promote peace, stability, security, and prosperity among nations. In addition, it's geared to strengthening ties, promoting trade and investment relations between Saudi Arabia and CARICOM, and to further expand relations. According to a release, Prime Minister Mitchell and Mr. Andel will be engaged in several bilateral meetings to discuss various avenues for collaboration between Saudi Arabia and Grenada. Prime Minister Mitchell and his delegation are scheduled to return to Grenada on Saturday, November 18, 2023. Minister for Finance Dennis Cornwall has been appointed acting Prime Minister in the absence of Prime Minister Mitchell. The Grenadian leader and his delegation are part of a wider grouping of leaders down to attend the summit. The summit is seen as being historic, with Saudi Arabia opening up ties with the Caribbean and to begin a mutual bond of friendship. It's the desire, of both regions, Saudi Arabia, the Caribbean, Central and South America. The major goal is to promote investment and commence particularly in critical sectors such as infrastructure, hospitality, energy, climate change, and environmental sustainability. Aside from trade and investment, the summit aims to strengthen shared values, improve people-to-people contact, and celebrate cultural heritage. Now, expectation is that although Saudi Arabia is miles away, the setting up of a relationship can help in a plethora of ways to bring benefits to debt-riddled countries of small island states. All right, so let's see. You understand? Let's see. The Trinidad-based public health agency, that's CARPHA, on Tuesday said that diabetes remains a major health concern in the Caribbean region, affecting millions of people and burdening healthcare systems. Diabetes. Now, in a statement to observe World Diabetes Day, CARPHA said that the Caribbean has one of the highest prevalence rates of diabetes in the world, with many individuals unknowingly living with the condition. Factors such as genetics, lifestyle, and limited access to healthcare have contributed to the alarming rise, CARICOM said, noting that in 2019, the World Health Organization, the WHO, stated that 1.5 million lives were lost to diabetes globally. Diabetes alone, 1.5 million lives. Says that the burden of diabetes is not limited to mortality. It's also a significant contributor to morbidity in the regional population. Complications from diabetes can lead to heart attack, strokes, blindness, kidney failure, and lower limb amputation. And that's according to CARICOM Executive Director, Dr. Joy St. John. Says that this disease can adversely affect both the quality and length of your life and that of your family. If you are diabetic, following your treatment regime and keeping your blood glucose and blood pressures under control, they are important to avoid serious complications from diabetes. Now, over the last 3 years, the theme for World Diabetes Day has been access to diabetes care. And this year's campaign focuses on the importance of knowing the risk of type 2 diabetes to help delay or prevent the condition, and highlighting the impact of diabetes-related complications, as well as the importance of having access to the right information and care to ensure timely treatment and management. Now, CARICOM said it remains on the front lines of the regional report to diabetes, and that its efforts include the update of the diabetes guideline for the management of diabetes in primary care in the Caribbean, which aims to provide standardized and high quality care for individuals with diabetes in the region. This is a big report, and I'm happy that they're like zeroing in on the impact of diabetes, the prevalence of diabetes within our region, so that at least we can give some attention to that. I find I used to hear about diabetes before, and we don't hear about diabetes anymore. Not like that. Is it that we are conceding? Is it that we are just putting up our hands in the air and we are giving up and saying, well, let the chips fall where they may? You know what I mean? We have to tackle these things head on. Like head on. Diabetes is serious. It's making people's lives miserable, and we are eating our way into death. You know what I mean? So let's try to manage it a little better. Let's raise awareness. Let's talk more about it. You know what I mean? I see people giving little children, certain beverages to drink and thing. And I say, well, starting and children, holy boy, you are creating a certain desire that is not necessary for now for the children. My son is 4 years old. He has never tasted soda in his life. He's 4. Never. You understand? Because you understand once you start that, it's problems. Never had a soda. 4 years old. And children like their sweets. I mean, I give him little snacks and then, you know what I mean? But I'm saying there are certain things is non-negotiable. And that's just one of them. You understand? So we have to, kind of like instill those things in ourselves, in our children, and let us be a little more conscious of what we eat, of what we put into our bodies. I remember I went to one of the funeral homes and I asked them, yeah, I know I'm disgusted, to show me what it is that they do when they're conducting autopsies, when they're doing the embalming, when they're doing something. I asked them to explain to me conditions, let me see what inside the body looks like from somebody who died of, like smoking a lot or so lung complications. And they showed me that. People, imagine, inside your body, red and nice, inside your body is pretty. The colors are rich, or are supposed to be really rich in your body. But when you see the lungs and the heart and so on of somebody who smokes, yuck! You know, imagine your inside looks like that. And that's that's like the hub for what goes into your body. So everything that you put into your body gets contaminated. You understand? By this foreign body that you keep putting into your body. I'm like, that's what it looks like? And he says, yes. He says, and you want to see something too? Let me show you that. And then he shows me other parts of the body and stuff like that, you know? And you're like, yeah. He showed me fat, you know, how it presents itself in your body and so on, how it impedes the parts of your body, you know, your intestine and stuff like that. The challenge that your body would go through when you have too much of fat in there and so on. He showed me what the fat looked like and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, from today on, huh? You understand? So we have to be more conscious about what we put into our bodies. You know, when they say body's like a temple, well, it is. You understand? So treat it that way. Now, the National Water and Sewage Authority advises consumers of the following scheduled interruptions. All right, and that will be for Les Avocats water system that serves Minaka, Windsor Forest, Apsley, Pedmota, Marion, St. Paul's, Richmond Hill, Monjaloo, Laborie, Hopevale, Creighton. All right, that is you are going to be experiencing that's some interruptions. All right, in the water supply. All right, and we want you to please be guided accordingly where that is concerned. You know, and from time to time, you would find that they have liquor challenges. Yeah, some of them are as a result of the turbidity in the water. When you have heavy rains and stuff like that, the water gets so dirty that they cannot distribute that to you. You understand? In some cases, when the water levels are low, you know, or in some cases where there's a damaged main, you know. So these are all some of the things that happens when you see that there's an interruption in your water supply. All right. So they want you to be guided accordingly. November 16th. So let's have a cast system. But I think your water should be turning on by now for the people in Les Avocats, all right? If you haven't, well, the people who are served by Les Avocats, if you haven't gotten your water as yet, just wait a little hour or so, and you should be getting your water supply. Now for tomorrow, the 16th, tomorrow's the 16th, right? No, the day after that. Wait, what today is? Today's the 14th? Okay, so no. So today's the 14th, not 15th, sorry, my bad. So for let's have a cast water system, that will be tomorrow then. Okay, not tonight, tomorrow. So your system will be interrupted from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And again, that serves Minaka, Windsor Forest, Apsley, Pedmota, Marion, St. Paul's, Richmond Hill, Monjaloo, Laborie, Hopevale, and Creighton. And then on the 16th, Mamacan water system will be affected for the same period, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Mamacan's water system serves Grand Bacolet, Hope, Petite Esperance, Felix Park, Retreat, Canal, and Mount Annan. Now, these interruptions have become necessary to facilitate system maintenance. All right, so you have to do your regular thing, you know, store water, ting, organize your business, and organize your ting. All right, folks, let's take some water on the program. Let's drink a little bit of water. Yeah, I mean, and come back. And when we come back, we have for you the weather and any other matters. Of course, we'll be able to discuss that with you. We're coming back.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh,
That's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Calling all royalty, Mackeson has something grand for you. Win prizes fit for a king with Mackeson's Legacy Collect the Crown promotion. Collect 4 original Mackeson crowns, place them in an envelope with your contact details, and drop them in specially marked boxes island-wide. Win a PlayStation 5, a 70-inch smart TV, a year's supply of Mackeson, cold hard cash, and more. With weekly draws streamed live on Facebook and aired on selected radio stations. Win with Mackeson. You must be 18 or older to participate. Other terms and conditions apply. Mackeson, there's only one king. Drink responsibly.
Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, located on the Carnage, is now open daily from 10 a.m. Over 40 of your favorite slot games in a spacious and comfortable atmosphere. We're also open on Sundays from 12 noon, so check us out. Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, where winning is easy. Remember, patrons must adhere to all safety protocols.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Are
Are you planning an event or looking to rent tents? Then call the tent experts at Waggy T Tent Rentals. We rent tents for all occasions. Tents in different colors, styles, and 25 different sizes, from as little as 10 by 10 to as large as 100 by 40. Call us at 439-TENT. That's 439-8368. Or visit our office at Frequente Industrial Park, Brannan, St. George. We are Grenada's tent people.
Switch to a Ready Cash loan today. Bring your loan to us and get 25% off your interest rate. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and hassle-free service, so you can do all the important things you need with ease. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit us in-store or apply online at www.shopcourts.com. Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Concerned about your general health and wellness?
Do you need to know your complete blood count, lipid profile, or HbA1c?
Maybe you're an athlete or work in an environment that requires regular drug screening.
Interested in STI screening? What about renal, liver, or thyroid tests?
All these tests, plus hundreds more, are available at Allied Laboratories.
At Allied Laboratories, we are committed to providing the best service with accurate results. We now have 3 fully equipped locations to better serve you. You can contact our Grand Anse branch at 403-3488. You can contact our Grenville branch at 410-3488. Or you can contact our newest addition, the Guelph branch, at 404-3488. Or send us an email.
We're taking care of Grenada.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
The government of Grenada, through the Ministry of Finance, is continuing the rollout of its tax amnesty initiative. The amnesty provides 100% waiver of all interest and penalties on all outstanding balances up to the end of December 2021. All taxpayers with outstanding tax balances and outstanding returns to file are encouraged to take advantage of this amnesty. All tax types administered by the division are eligible for tax amnesty. For further information on the tax amnesty, please contact the Inland Revenue Division at 435-6945 or 435-6946. Email tpshelpdesk@ird.gov.gd or visit our website ird.gd. Amnesty ends December 31st.
Yes, and of course you gotta be mindful of that. All right, tax amnesty. Make sure you do all the thing. And understand, you don't end up in problems with them people. Okay, so here we go. The weather report, and that's brought to you by the Met Office. The weather is expected to be mostly fair and windy with light, brief showers possible. Tonight's minimum temperature 25 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory is in effect. If we take a look at the weather for Wednesday, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be partly cloudy and windy with light to moderate showers, especially in the afternoon, and a low chance of lightning and thunder. Max temperature 31 degrees Celsius, minimum 25. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour, gusting higher with showers. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters, and a small craft advisory is in effect. Now, sun is expected to rise about 6:05 a.m. and set at 5:39 p.m. It's getting dark so quick, like so quick these days, like crazy. Anyway, before we go, we have to apologize to the people on YouTube. We've had some issues, and we're able to rectify it well into the program, so we apologize for that. You missed a good portion of the program, all right? But nonetheless, you're there, so we still have to say hello to you, Celine, Rosie, Suzanne, Jennifer, Keith, the usual people, you know. Blessings to you, all right, Shireen and all the people out there on YouTube. Blessings to you, and we are happy that you're there. Likewise, we want to say hello to the people on Facebook, Facebook people. Jean, Yvonne, Jacinta, Diana, yes, praise and worship, Java and the sharing committee, thanks. Jane again, Hazel, Greta, Bernadette, Michelle, the Sharon Rush. How are you doing, Sharon? Gloria, Glenroy, Della. We have the two Dellas with us tonight. Hi, Della. What's going on, huh? And then we've got Marian. How are you doing? Liz. Blessings to you as well. So, Adonna. And all the folks who are there, we want to say hello to you and God bless you and the family. We're going to see you guys again. Diana, how are you? We're going to see you guys again tomorrow, God's willing. Same time, same place, right here. Another Mikey Live program. So, folks, take care and may God bless you. All right, let's go. Deslin, what one? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No! Blessings flow. All right, guys, take care. May God bless you.